Hey guys, welcome to the live. Sorry it got rudely interrupted, but we're gonna do this live very quickly before I have to go to work tomorrow. And I'm trying to find a good spot. Okay, so sorry. Let me get at a better angle. Hi Sally. Sorry about the interruption. The weather was pretty bad. And we're back. So, in the last live, I got a question. Would you rather go to a university, do a major you love, or would you rather make all the money with your job? And I would love to go. Well, the storm kind of, all of a sudden, I heard a big thing of lightning, my power went out, and then my internet went out for a minute, but it is back on, and everything is good and golden, and we are back today. And I'm so sorry for the brief delay, but to answer your question, I am a college student, and I don't chase money. I just like to have enough money to live because the economy is so high and expensive. And, you know, school is expensive. I am a college student. I don't ever show anything on my university because I do my college courses online, and that is what I do. I am currently a psychology major with a minor in business. I'm working towards my MBA, but eventually want to go to med school. Which there's nothing wrong with that, to have goals. So today my power went out. I'm gonna blow out my candle because there's no need. And so my power went out, and then I had to clean a mess for my dog because, like, my dog, this certain spot and two places in my house, this dog will go in this certain room and they will pee right where I get into the bed and right like on the other side of my toilet. So I have to go in there and I have to mop everything up. Swiffer is a godsend because all I have to do is just put the little thingamajigger on and go. And whoever created the Swiffer products has my admiration. So yes, that is my admiration. But for those of you who were on my live earlier, I did not abandon y'all. We just had really bad storms, and, you know, things were just, luckily it waited till I got off work, but the wind is so high here that even when I was at work today, things were being interrupted. But yes. Somebody asked me what my favorite lip gloss brand was, and this is my one of my favorites. I constantly have this one. My favorite, but thank you for the new subscriber. Welcome to the Topanga Jameson family. We're so glad to have you. Thank you, thank you. And no, to answer your other question, because I did get a question on my Instagram. I have never been on Disney Channel. I have never done anything like that. That would be cool, though. Yeah. Hi, how are you? And yes, I am learning French. And my work is, because I'm learning Spanish and French, so I haven't mastered it yet. I just started, and I am using Babbel. I am having a amazing day, and God bless you. I'll be praying for you wherever you're at. All of you. Hi, how are you? Yeah, but the weather is just kind of crazy, so if you hear interruptions or robotic sounds, that is not normally how I sound. You can ask Sally, she's my moderator. She's been watching my channel for over a year, and she will let you know. Hi, how are you? But yeah, I hope everybody can hear me okay. But yeah, the weather has gone pretty bad. I've had to mop up a mess. I'm debating whether to get in the shower, but with the weather, it's just, I'll probably do it because I'm going to be waking up early in the morning anyway. So, yeah. I'm doing well, thank you. Jeffrey. And thank you for the that's sweet. Okay, you can hear me well? Okay, because I'm going to tell you a story time because somebody always asked, are you 19 or are you 20? And no, I'm in my 30s. Somebody did ask if I'm a college student. Yes, I'm a college student. I will be starting back to school in the fall. And I'm just, trying to make myself better. I am majored in psychology and business. Eventually, I would love to be my ultimate goal back in the day, my sister thought I was crazy. I wanted to be an ER medicine doctor. And I am sorry, I have indigestion after dinner. Ketchup and eggs, not my best choice tonight apparently. But I wanted to be a ER doctor because I wanted to deal with trauma and everything like that. Okay, I am so sorry that you can hear my leaf. Yeah, ketchup and eggs. I don't know where I started that. And I'm sorry for those of you who can't hear me very well. I would suggest till I can get the sound started back up, I would definitely, good morning. I would definitely turn on the subtitles if it gives you that option, just so you can hear me. I hope you can hear me now. But I would definitely check your side of things because I have been. Okay, good. Sometimes I have to log back in and back out because AT&T is the worst sometimes. Yeah. But I have T-Mobile for phone, and I have AT&T for phone, and they're both pretty interesting in themselves. But yeah. So tonight I had ketchup and eggs, and then I noticed that I had this wet spot on my floor, and I was like, "Did I spill something? I don't remember having a drink in here." But yeah, and then I saw my dog sniffing, and I was like, "No, you didn't." So I had to wipe that up. But Swiffer is my favorite product. Swiffer is a lifesaver. I like the dusters. And when my 1950s video where I do the cleaning schedule, I did get this cleaning schedule off Etsy. There is a shop that you can digitally download this schedule, and I downloaded it from her from months ago, but I am going to go ahead and follow that schedule. It will be a two-parter video, but it will be coming out before the end of the year. We are also going to be doing the 60s video and the rest of the purity ring video. which I know Sally is looking forward to some of those videos. But we are also going to be doing another Q&A, so if you do have questions, you can link it below and ask. I know I sound out of breath. Today has been asthma day, and I don't like to use the inhaler unless I absolutely need it because it has toxic chemicals in it, but if I need to, I will. But I've been taking True Sea Moss, and I really love it. I feel better. I have a lot more energy, and I feel like when I'm at work, I am unstoppable. But for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Topanga Jameson. For some of those who are new or new subscriber to my channel, I am a YouTuber here. I started out doing vintage content on a YouTube channel back in the day called 1950s Housewife. And the name kind of confused people and they thought I was married, but that was my first channel. And then my next channel was Midlife Crisis, and I did that channel for a time period and people didn't like the name of that channel, so we went to Life's Journey. But I have been on YouTube for a number of years, and I started my YouTube journey in 2020 under a different thing, but those channels are no longer active. They did get deleted, and I did start this one, and this is my primary. Now, I did have another channel, and it is called Adulting with Me, and that is my secondary channel. I don't post as much as I would like to on that channel, but it is there. I will start doing content on that channel pretty soon. And I do want to let y'all know, sorry for the hiccups. But yeah. What is everybody's weekend plans? Sorry, it froze for a minute. Oh my goodness. Story of my life today. I was at work and I was talking to my boss and it was like freezing every other word. Thank you for the hearts. But yes. Somebody has asked me if I had any more issues with my house, and no, I have not. Since that time has happened, I have not had any issues. But today, I did finish up the remainder of my laundry. Okay, I am going to move this really quick. I'll be staying inside to avoid smoke from Canada. Oh yes, the Canada wildfires are horrible. My thoughts go out to anybody affected by them. I heard it's really bad. My boss said it's been affecting everybody, so if you know anybody in Canada, please let them know my thoughts and prayers go to them and their leadership, and I wish them nothing but the best. Where am I from? I am from the United States. Arizona. Texas. I lived in Texas for a brief time. Are you pretty close to Canada, Sally? I know. Oh, okay. Are you in New York? Are you in... I don't know how close Canada is to... New York, or the geographic. I did take like geography in high school, but it's been a minute since I've looked at a map because I don't really look at maps with my job. So I know the time, like mountain time and all that. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I heard that they are pretty affected. Do you know what they are going to do to prevent the fires or stop the fires? Hi. And as y'all are coming in, please keep the chat clean. And just, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, but let's be mindful of what we put on the chat. I'm doing good, thank you. Oh, the smoke is affecting breathing and giving me migraines. Canada is 4 hours away. Wow. I am from Arizona. But I've lived in Las Vegas, I've lived in Texas, I've lived everywhere. I've lived in Oklahoma. Yeah, I know at work they've been... Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about the fires. How are the fires going? Our prayers go out to you and your family. I ask that all my subscribers and people who are watching this live take a moment of silence for the people in Canada who are affected by the wildfires. And if y'all could say a little prayer for them silently among yourselves, we're all going to pray for them. But my heart goes out to everyone in Canada affected. I have a few friends over there. Thank you, and God bless all of y'all. And God bless your prime minister or leader over there. Okay. Well, we hope you have safe travels, and you'll have to let us know how it goes, and I wish you nothing but the best with your travels. I've always wanted to go to Canada. Yeah, and no, I don't play with Magic, and if Magic is a game, I'm not versed in all the video games. My nephews are the video gamers. Not me, my friend. I don't believe in magic tricks or magic. I believe in Jesus. I'm 36. How old are y'all? Oh, okay. It's a card game. Okay. Never played. Cool. 22 was a fun age for me. I was still with my ex, yeah. Cool, 39. Is it 39 and holding? So the first day I started my job that I currently at, there was a tornado that touched down. And so I am on the phone. I'm learning a new no, I'm not married. And I was on the phone with my boss, and all of a sudden we both, like, they're going over what I am gonna do that day, and I was working on some stuff that my boss had to do a one-on-one with me because I was a little bit new to my job. And all of a sudden, she said something. She said something, and next thing I know, she. Oh, thank you. So then all of a sudden she hears um the siren, because the siren starts sounding, and she's like, I want you to do me a favor. She said, do you have a basement in your house? And I'm like, no, but I have a closet in the master bedroom I go, and we have a mattress in there and some water. And for pretty much the first half of my shift, I was in my master closet, and I couldn't be on the computer because my computer's hardwired in my office, and I was sitting there and I was waiting. So I get out of the closet, and she's like, my hair is like, when it's humid, because I have naturally curly, wavy hair, it was an afro, and she is over there laughing. And she's like, I love you. It's going to be fun working with you. And I'm like, ditto. I said, have you ever had somebody, a tornado touchdown, and like 4 of us had to take shelter? And she's like, no, I can say that is the first. No, but my twin sister does have kids. Okay, cool. What's up? So that was my interesting story of my first day. And when I worked at Cox Communication, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? US. How about you? So the first day I started at Cox Communication, and this was a different company I worked for. We had a really, oh, thank you. Well, I'm so sorry to hear about the wildfires in Canada, and my heart and prayers go out to you and your family if they are affected. I'm so sorry. How are you doing? Cool. Your ex is from the US? Cool. Ugh, my nose is itching. So I'm at Cox Communications, and the first day I was on the phone, my power goes out. And he said the air quality is pretty bad. I'm so sorry to hear that. And so my power goes out for like 2 hours, and by the time I get on the phone, my boss is going, it's time for your lunch. I said, can we skip lunch today? And she's like, sure. I'm so sorry to hear that. And I'll be praying for you, Christopher. Oh, thank you for the subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Christopher. But thank you for the kindness. And my hearts and prayers go out to anybody in Canada. And to those who are going to be traveling to Canada. Godspeed, my friend. What does that mean? Can you explain? Oh, a dwarf. Okay. It was cutting off part of the. No, I am not a dwarf. Um, I'm not small. I I'm pretty taller than I look. I'm just sitting down because I sprained my ankle. I'm just sitting in a very small chair and I have. Thank you, Christopher, by the way. That was very sweet of you. But no, I do not have. Yeah, I'm so sorry. But no, I'm not short. I'm actually taller than I look, but the way I'm sitting and the way I'm having to sit because I injured myself, I could see how that could be. Yeah, I'm taller than I look. I'm actually 5'3". So I'm not. I know I'm short, but not a small person stature. And there's nothing wrong with being a small person. Anybody who is a small person is awesome. But no, I'm not a small person. I have scoliosis. I don't have dwarfism. I've had scoliosis my whole life. No, I understand. I just like to tell people so they can be educated because a lot of people don't understand what scoliosis is or what I deal with every day. So thank you, Christopher, for that. I know I don't have to prove anything to y'all. I just do content. You can take it or leave it. That's how I view. But thank you for your support, Christopher. You are amazing, and I'll be praying for you. Hi. Yes, we do really appreciate you very much. Oh, well, that's so sweet. Yes, you are. I love that y'all have commented on my stories, even when some of my videos are crazy and far out there. I do want to thank y'all. But yes, and people have asked how I injured my ankle. I have an obsession with getting big drinks. I have big dreams too. But I had gotten this big drink and I was doing laundry and I was making the bed and I was cleaning up the. No, I do not know. Um, um, so I had this big drink and it was sitting here on my desk and I was doing like chores to get everything done so it could be done in a timely manner so I could go back to work. I am actually I am a non-denominational, but I was raised Baptist and I was raised Southern Baptist for a little bit, and I was raised Missionary Baptist, and then I was Church of Christ for a little bit, and now I'm non-denominational, but I still believe in Jesus as my Lord and Savior. And no, I do not know Islam at all. Yes. Okay. I will. Oh, cool, Chris. You're Southern Baptist? Rock on. My brother in Christ. My brother in Christ. Pray for you. Cool. Yeah, but I grew up a very strict religious household, and I am very thankful that I was raised by somebody who turned my life around because I was a little shiitake growing up. What is y'all's favorite movies? Yes. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you, Gary. Or yeah, Gary. How you doing, my friend? I had to look up spousal discipline because I had to look that up. That was a new one on me. Cool. I'm doing well. How are you, my friend? I do have an Instagram, but I am never on it, and it's Topanga Jameson, one word. But I am never hardly on it. I also have a Snapchat, and it is Topanga Jameson, one word, but I haven't been on it in about 5 or 6 months. But I just really haven't because I've been working so much overtime with my job. I just really haven't had time, and this is so much easier to. But yeah. I was watching King of the Hill reboot. Have any of y'all started watching that? Have any of y'all watched that? But I watched a couple episodes because I love Brittany Murphy as an actress, and she was Luann in the original, and she always cracked me up. And I was kind of sad about her passing because I loved her, and like, it was. I had to look that up. I'm gonna have someone else explain it because I'm still kind of getting. It was not as good as the original, but I think with time it will get better. Yeah, majority of them is family. I loved the original King, but I liked Brittany Murphy and Just Married. I actually went on a website and I was like, I want to get the replica dress, the wedding dress that she wore. So I went on this website, celebritydress.com, and they had it there. And I was like, I want to buy this dress. I said, I may never wear it. But I could wear it for Halloween. Whatever. I'm not famous. I did like the new one. I don't know yet. Well, I'm sorry I'm not famous for you. Maybe one day. I'm 36. Hi. But what did you think? Did you watch, well, thank you for the follow on Instagram. Well, I had an Instagram that was a lot bigger, but I kept getting spam on it. And I kept getting all this, like, crazy stuff. And one day I hope to be. You know what my dream would be? To be in a movie. And you know what? One day I'm going to make that happen. Well, you'll have to tell me what you think. Hey, Sally, why do you think everybody thinks I'm famous? Back last year I used more Instagram and Snapchat. And when I started my YouTube journey back in the day, I used them both. Kind of rack your brain and help me figure this out because I cannot figure it out yet. We think I'm 4 different people. Like, I have one guy. It was so funny. Yes, thank you, Chris. God bless you, my friend. But remember that, Sally, the one guy thought I was on the Disney Channel? That would be cool, though. It was funny. But Disney would not like my humor. Jeepers. Yeah. Oh, I got to tell you funny about my ex, though. We were engaged. I was engaged back in the day a long time ago when I was 17 and a half. And he was obsessed with Disney as much as I was. And we had found out through a friend of ours that actually got married at the Disney park in Florida that you could get married there. And we called this wedding planner, and they do the FaceTime or this Zoom, because we were not in Florida and we were not in California. And she goes, "Doll, not to be rude, but how old are you?" And at that time, I had just turned 18 on October 31st of that year. And she goes, "You do not look your age. What?" And so I showed her my ID because we had to send proof of our ID to get everything started. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, that was where we almost got married. And I was like, I want to get married in Vegas. Yeah, I haven't changed it in like 2 years. I need to do that. Thank you for letting me know. I'll get right on that. Hi, how are you? But yeah, that was my and tomorrow I have to go with a group of friends after I get off work tomorrow. And I'm not taking a lunch tomorrow because I have to work straight through a 8-hour shift because we are so short-handed. I volunteered. Yeah. When I went on vacation to a resort with my sister and my two nephews, they thought I was her daughter. And I was like, no, I'm her sister, but my sister is like blonde and tall and pretty and. Oh, thank you, James Smith. Um, I'm going in at 7 to 4. That's nice. Congratulations on that. I wish you all the best on your success on Instagram. But yeah, I was sitting there and we get to the resort, we check in, and I'm with my two nephews. And this one lady, I guess, because I was in sweatpants and my Ugg boots and all that. Nice. That's good to be famous, I guess. Um, I sitting there and the lady looks at me and she looks at my sister's checking in, right? And she goes, "Oh, your daughter's so beautiful." I was like, "I ain't her daughter." I was like, "I'm her sister." But yeah. But yeah. That was, and like me and my nephew go to the room and the card would not work to open the door. So I'm standing at the door. I'm like, the card ain't working. The card ain't working. The card ain't working. So I kept like pounding it, and finally the lady from the front desk came to where I was at and she's like, "Oh, let me help you." And the room we got was smaller than we were supposed to get. But yeah. And nobody knew we were on that vacation. No family, nobody. It was secret. And my sister was going to serve her husband with divorce papers. No, it wasn't like a cruise. It was just, we were at a resort. I do not have an OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans, but thank you. But no, it was a resort and you could do skiing, and I do not have an OnlyFans. And if my picture is on there, do not subscribe. I did not approve of it. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was gross. Not saying that anybody on OnlyFans is gross, but I don't believe in it. Where are me and my friends going? We are probably going out to eat. And thank you, You are the best. That was gross. I hope my picture is not being... What's my hobby? I like to act. I used to act in high school, and I was in A Walk to Remember. We did a production of 2 Nicholas Sparks, and I was in A Walk to Remember, and I was also in Romeo and Juliet. I know it's not Nicholas Sparks, but I was in that. Yeah, it is. We haven't gotten together since 4th of July, so it'll be really nice. No, I am not on OnlyFans. If somebody sees my picture on OnlyFans, I want y'all to report it, because that is not me. And I will look that up. My picture should not be anywhere near that site. I don't agree with it. Thank you, whoever deleted that account, but I am not ever going, and if you do see my picture on any OnlyFans or any website that is questionable, please let me know so we can get that taken down, because I had a friend that used my photos on a dating site and was telling people that I was her and she was meeting people, and it was bad. I will. That's my personal belief. Yeah. Okay. You saw my OnlyFans? Oh my god. Sally, can you do me a favor? Can you Google Topanga Jameson and see if I am on OnlyFans, because my picture is not supposed to be anywhere on that site. Can one of you all do it for me? Thanks, James. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Okay, I don't have it, okay. Okay, thank you. I guess somebody checked. Thank you who checked, because that would really freak me out if I did. That would explain a lot of what was going on in certain situations. Thank you, Sally. Didn't mean to put that on you. Thank you, whoever looked. Yeah, all those AI are too bad those days. Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't know anything about OnlyFans. I just know from what I've heard from people, I would never associate myself with that site. Thank you. Someone's probably messing with you about it. Don't worry too much. Okay, thank you, James Smith. I think someone made it. That's so cool. Okay. Yeah, because I have gotten a lot of... Oh, yes, it's a full moon. I report it. Okay. Okay, you reported it. Thank you. That is creepy. Does it show my picture? Okay. When you reported it, what did you say? Hey, how are you? Goodbye. Um, okay. And the name was his, okay. Okay. Do you have a screenshot? Could you send it to me if I gave the email? Or could you send it to Sally? If Sally gave you the email? This is freaking me out, guys. I will probably not sleep the rest of the night. It won't let me do it in here, but Sally... Okay, Gary, thank you. Thank you. I am so worried about that. Because when I was working at Home Depot, people asked if I did have that. They didn't say that name. They said it was something else. Okay, thank you. I think they removed it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get a lot of those lately. It's a full moon, what can I say? But you did check, Gary? Okay. Thank you. You are my angel. God bless you. Yeah, because that kind of worried me, because if my... Yes. We just pray for him. God will take care of him, okay? We good. I can sleep a little better at night tonight. But I am going to have to get off here pretty soon, guys. We will have a live tomorrow at 7:30 my time. I'm in Central Time at this moment, so it is 10:21. Chris, all you guys, y'all can come back. It was an honor and privilege to do this live with you. I hope everybody has an amazing weekend and a great week at work. I'm praying for every one of you. Signing off.